Good day. Today I have turned on the DMCA free music, so hopefully this will not get me banned today or sometime later. And today is also the second stream. I have also made my mic a bit lower, the sound a bit lower. So hopefully this will resolve some of the issues that I have seen on the last stream. I have also turned on the recording on Twitch, so this stream this time will be also saved on my Twitch account for I believe 14 days, so it will be available there as well. Alright, today I will be drawing a Wicked Castle, and yeah, I will see how that goes and if I need to come up with some other idea on the way. Okay, ads, I have to skip ads. Alright, I will actually open the DMCA music on another account where I have the premium account of YouTube, meaning no ads during the playback. Yeah, this should be about right. And closing the old window. Alright, that's good. Alright, full screen. Full screen. Yep. I don't have, yeah, I have to remember to save the files before I start drawing. Otherwise, this one, or was it Krita folder? Yeah, otherwise I might lose the work at some point. So it's better to save it first. Let's call it free. Wicked Castle. And also turn on the recording. Alright. Now, as usual, I do have to create several layers. The main one and the sketch one. Alright, as for the brush, let's go with the pencil. Yep. Alright, so the castle. I was thinking that it could be a floating castle, like a floating island. And then the castle itself has to be unproportional. And the castle is kind of a living being, I suppose. So I will start with the ground first, the ground level. I think something like that. So let's say this layer. As an expert on how these kind of surfaces look like, I am looking for advices. But given that there is nobody online right now, I suppose I have to do it the old-fashioned, my own way. And it does look keyish to me. Maybe a bit wider, yeah, wider lines instead. Wider line, yeah, okay, that looks better than before. So I will have to take a second look on the mountains now and see if I can make it even better somehow. Let's see. All right. So I did see an example that I could make like cracks on the surface that looks similar to not even sure what they're what they look similar to. Does this look like a crack? Okay, one thing I'm not satisfied with is that I'm not drawing in 3D, so it looks like a plain non-3D image to me. At least the crack that I've just drawn. So maybe I can fix this somehow. Okay, one thing I can do is I can draw lines that do not continue from like from the right side here, so they are exclusive to only the left hand side. And I'm wondering if this is going to make the picture look nicer. Okay, no, this is not what I want. Yeah, I do think it looks nicer this way. Okay, so I don't think I have to draw this crack here, so this will be excluded from the final picture. I will still let this crack remain, just for no reason. Because why not? Also, I do think that maybe I don't have to draw this here. Actually, why not? Why do I not just use the eraser? Yeah, And then I have to clean up this mess here. This is a sketch too, so it's not really that important to remove the mistakes, but I feel like it would be better if I had a better understanding of what the final picture looks like without too much of a mess. Some ideas for the castle that I want to implement in here, and if I draw a tree it can actually mess up my area. Yeah, I will not do that now, but I will also create a new layer for the castle itself, for the sketch of it. Alright, so the castle. As I said, it is going to be yeah, it will be like a living being. At least it does have some properties of it. For example, mouth. So the entrance is going to be a mouth, of course. So this is not a unique idea at all. I'm wondering if I can do it like this. Yeah, okay, it has to be tilted this direction. Because of perspective. And also a little bit round on top because of perspective. And then I was going to draw like this kind of teeth, but I do think that maybe it's going to be a little bit better if I use the rectangle forms. So 2. Then we do have let me change it. 2 main ones. And of course some of the teeth, actually not some, but just I was thinking that maybe one of them could be missing, because why not? And which one is it? Maybe this one. Let's see. How will it look like? Yeah, I'm satisfied with this one missing. Damn, this song scared me. I was thinking that somebody else is speaking. I'll skip it. And then I was also thinking of drawing a tongue, like a really huge tongue, and it will actually cover up some of the area. But I cannot draw it that direction because I do have a crack, so I do have to also consider the crack. Maybe draw it this direction. Okay, so it is going to be something like this. I really hope that the recording is working. Nice. Nice. Alright, this is close to what I wanted to achieve. Very close, very close. Right color is fucked up. Mm-hmm. Alright. of course, do I have to draw like a water flow below? I don't know if I can do it. How do you draw water flow? Okay, then there has to be some stones sticking out, and this will make the water flow go like this. Now it looks like a beard, but it's okay. Maybe it has to be a beard, yeah, beard instead. Since I cannot possibly draw a good-looking waterfall, maybe I have to use a beard approach instead. Something like this. No. Then maybe something like this. I don't know. I don't like it that much. Also, water flow. It would make sense to draw a water flow if I had a little bit more space for the lower half of the image. But since I have drawn everything so close to the lower edge, I don't really have this opportunity to draw like a falling water here. So this is a mistake. I should have predicted this, but since I didn't, and I don't feel like changing dimensions now, because the castle has to be like here, right? So I cannot just move this area upwards. So maybe I will just yeah, maybe I will just have to leave without any water flows for now. But I do like whatever I have drawn here. I don't know what it is, but I do like it. So maybe it's still a water flow. I don't know. The water, it doesn't go straight down when it's when the surface is so rocky. It cannot possibly be. What I do? I don't know what I do. For now, I do think that I maybe have to clean up this area. Alright, I will concentrate on some other parts for now. For instance, the castle itself. So what do you call it in English? The tower, right? We call it a tower. So I was planning on drawing 2 towers, one from each side, and this one will look similar to what you have in the figure you have in chess. I don't know what you call it in English, but yeah, there is this kind of figure, and it looks like this. And then of course the castle is made of bricks, so so I have to draw bricks because of that, of course. Okay, maybe I just have to make it easier for myself. Do it like this. Also, why does everything has to be so small when I can just make bigger bricks, right? I'm not going to make it super realistic anyways, so why not just make life easier for myself? And this part here, maybe also a bit bigger. Yeah. No. No. Yes. Not sure if these are what we call bricks, but I do believe there is some kind of material or handmade material, or yeah, what do you call it? That is of that size. So it's not exactly, or maybe it's called brick, but some other type of brick, right? So I'm not that much concerned that it's not realistic, because it is realistic to some degree, just not maybe entirely realistic. Okay, so this is one tower, and then the second tower, I did have an idea that maybe I can just make it go downwards. So there has to be one layer above the ground, like this. All right. Oh gosh. So one layer on top. Also, yeah, maybe make it a bit lower on one side. Yeah, it looks reasonable. And now this part, it has to actually cut into the ground, or penetrate the ground. So it has to go out of the cliff, not the cliff, but the rocky area from below. So let's say, okay, this is the place where it goes out of. So this will be yeah, this is the place. And this is where it's sticking out. Right, and now I have to draw this brick-like structure. So it's a broken castle, actually. Let's see how many layers of bricks do I have here. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7. And so in here I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, but did I count this one? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes, I did. Alright, let's see. So it is already kind of a similar size, but I'm not convinced that it's the same size, because I do see a difference. I do see a difference. So this one on the right hand side is smaller in comparison. The height is smaller. But the last layer is really big. So I don't know, maybe if I consider that this is the first layer, the second, the third, then I do still have one to draw. It's this final one. Final layer. Also, I do have to draw at least partially what's supposed to look like the other side, because of reasons. So for example here as well. This will do. All right, and now, okay, this one here. No, back. I don't think it's too wide. So maybe I have to fix it right away. Maybe all of them have to be fixed straight away. So first layer. The second layer. The third layer. Yeah, who cares about how many layers there are? I just want to make it look consistent a bit. A little bit consistent is all I want. Consistency. I'm not going to be shadowing, I'm not going to be shadowing this picture, so it will be kind of a sketch drawing, unfinished one. Yeah, this is what I wanted. And then of course if you hide whatever you have in the background, it's going to be looking a bit better. But also, I'm not convinced that this is how mountains work. So if something is sticking out of the mountain, then I suppose I can also make it uneven. So for example, this here. Yeah. Good, so this is what I want. essentially. Not the perfect cut in the mountain, but instead something that looks like a natural cut, not human-made cut. Okay, but then the next task is I do have to have eyes somewhere. This is the part that I have not yet thought of. So where do I want the eyes to be? So usually in all kind of movies you have eyes that look like this, right? So they're kind of windows. Yeah, so eyes are like windows. What I can do instead is, and I will do, is I will make it a bit different. So I will make eyes looking like this. So these are now eyes, but then the rest of these, what do you call them? I don't know what they are called. They're going to be slightly lower. Yeah, that's good. And this actually now looks like a nose, but I wasn't planning on drawing a nose, but let's see. Also, yeah, I don't want it to be perfect. Right, so this is what I, as far as I planned, actually, except for the eyes. I think this side has to be wider a bit. So this is supposed to be a continuation, so I have to be consistent again. I cannot make, actually I can, but should I? No, I feel like I have to make my life a bit easier in terms of how different sides are looking. So they have to be quite similar. Yeah, so this is the level of bricks, and then again I have to make it okay. I don't like the angle. Maybe I should have done it like this instead. Yeah, definitely better. It's better when the lines are straight as opposed to kind of this angle, right? So I have to redo something. I have to clean up the lines. Of course I can do it when I draw a new layer, a final layer on top. But I do want to have a better preview on what's going to, yeah, the finished result's going to look like. So maybe these are actually his hands. So this is his hand, this is the second hand. And if you think about it that way, then maybe the hand has to hold something. So what does the castle supposed to hold? Okay, first of all, it's going to be semi-realistic. Right, so what do the hands hold? Okay, so it's a good thing that maybe I haven't drawn the tree yet. How do you draw a tree? Is that a tree? So naturally you don't see the inside of the tree, right? So it's, gosh. So this is the tree. Looks like a cloud rather than a tree. Cloud of tree. Tree cloud. Oh, by the way, clouds. Alright, so I can draw some clouds in here that will cover some of the area. This actually is a perfect idea because I have to stick something in here. It's too much white space, and also here. And then if I can manage to squeeze in some clouds, they will cover most of the area exactly as I want. Also, now that I look at the tree, it does look like eyes here, right? Yeah, let's make it also look like a person. I didn't want to, it wasn't my initial idea. It just turned out like this. So it's just an happy tree now. It was a regular tree and now it's a happy tree that apparently had a fight in a bar. And now it's this kind of tree, yeah. Nike. No, it's not Nike. I don't want it to be brand. It's just an eyebrow. Relax. The guys who are going to be reporting this video, it's just an eyebrow. Here it is. I kind of like the initial. Drawing when it was random. Give me an eraser, please. Right, I don't like him fighting in a bar. I think it looks better like this. Does it look like the tree has a hairstyle? Maybe if I make it like this, minus hairstyle. Okay, so he was licked by a cow. Yeah, definitely. Just how much do I have to remove to make it look better? Right, save. Save before it's too late. Save again. And save again. Good. Alright, it's starting to look good, so... Did I make it? No, it was better. It was better before. Alright. So let's forget about holding anything in hands, because let's just assume that maybe there is nothing in his hands. But then, what about clouds? I do like the clouds are covering some things. Okay, so do clouds need to be alive as well? Since everything is alive, does the rock needs to have an eye and a smiley face? No, I don't think that rock needs to have it, but I do believe that maybe... Okay, so I will make it so that partially the edge of the bricks will be visible through the cloud itself. So to make it a little bit realistic, because clouds are not exactly concrete. Yeah, they are not exactly concrete. Right, this turns out to be better than I initially expected, because I am using more of a free space. It didn't used to be like this. It never used to be like this. I usually covered only some part of the image. Also, I don't like this new cloud. Something is off. Maybe it's this part. So I do like the other two clouds, but this one looks different. I don't like it. So what is it so off about this cloud that it looks so bad? No? No. Oh yes, actually it's better like this. Also, I do feel like I have to draw like some distant cloud as well, since I am at it. Like really distant clouds. Nope, too much, definitely too much. Alright, it does look better now. Actually, it looks quite finished to me. Looks very much finished to me. I will be drawing also some kind of this long, I don't know what it's called in English again. Like a Tomb Raider, you do have these lions, maybe it's what you call them. Also, they don't have to be straight. I mean, I can make them also move to some direction like this. So let's imagine there is one of them here, right? You just have to imagine that they are all green like grass. Turn on your imagination. Alright. Okay, this is accidental click. Right, now that I finished with the prototyping, so this is a prototype, just prototype. I think it's not, now it's time to color it up. First. Alright. Okay, do I need to have birds? No, I'm good enough. Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. I don't need it. I don't need it. I don't need it. Alright. I don't need it. Now I switch to my usual pen. It's actually only two that I use right now. It's this one and this one. This one's for the prototyping. This one is for like finalizing. This airbrush, it is good for filling up the area with some color, but I'm not using that. And this one was, I don't remember what exactly. Oh, wait, is this the one that I just chosen? Let's see. Oh, actually, maybe I can use this one. I don't know. What's the difference? So it actually depends on how much pressure I use, as you see. But I'm not sure I see the difference between this one, except maybe, okay, so when, yeah, it has this softer, smooth and the start. I'm not sure if I care about it that much. I'm just going to be using my default brush. And I will start with in the same order as I did before, but I'm just thinking right now out loud. This brush, it does look kind of nasty. Maybe I can leave without a brush. Brush. So this is going to be a good start, I think. We don't need a brush. I'm not trying it to be perfect line, perfect straight line. I don't want it to be. That's why it's a bit lousy. Now, I think this part below is the most complex one, because I'm not sure exactly what I'm drawing. But I'm pretty sure what I want to draw is straight. Yeah, are represented by the straight lines. So except for this lions. No, it's not what it's called. I'm sorry. You just have to think of the name yourself for this part here. Also, it's not supposed to be so wide, so big. You have to concentrate, because I'm not sure what I'm drawing here, but it has to look good. And yeah, it's hard. It's easier when I know what I draw or how I draw it. But this part here, it's counterintuitive. I don't know. What is this even? Alright, I do have an idea now that maybe I have to draw. Yeah, this is better. This is much better. So it does look like trees. What do you call it? Trees. Translate. Roots. Yeah, right. Roots. Except that there is no trees on top, but we don't care about it. Alright. this part. I'm not totally satisfied with it, but I guess if I make it worse, then it will be better. 2 times worse, it's good. Two times worse, yeah. 2 bad's good, give 1 good. This is what it is about. I'm just hoping that it will get better with the more I draw, it's going to get better, because I'm going to be fucking it up more and more until it's good. Yeah, whatever. It's good enough. I don't know what it is, but it's good. Also, I'm not now interested in translation creepers. No, it's Liana also. What is it?
Liana.
Liana? Alright, it's Liana then. I wasn't sure that you have it in English like this as well, but apparently you do. So it's the same translation from Russian. Liana. Liana. Also, who said that I need to draw it everywhere, right? So I can just leave some spaces, empty spaces without any kind of additional complexity. Alright, finally, long time. But not now, later. Later. This random grass. Alright. Maybe I don't have to concentrate on the final shape now of what's going to look like. Maybe I just have to make it more or less good and add the complexity later, because I can do it at any time. Like this. And now I can make it complex. Let's see. Where is the gravity? Gravity falls. Alright. Alright. Better, much better. And I have to use this small bushes approach they've discovered on the other side here. Small bushes approach. When you don't know what to draw bushes. Okay, let me hide the lower part. Please, 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 please. Ah. Yeah, kind of not good enough, I think. It just doesn't look correct. Also, I think that this line screwed it for me a bit. Yeah, I do have to just draw more stuff, so it's not so rare. Alright. Make it on rare, basically. It's my goal now. Bushes, more bushes, of course. Alright, I do have to just draw this kind of random lines more. I do feel like I need to draw longer lines as well, because otherwise I'm wasting, yeah, I'm not spending all of the available space. Nice, so the trick is here to use these smaller kind of random lines that look like apparently grass, maybe. I don't know what it looks like, but it does give a better yeah, it does give a better, what do you call it, I don't even know what it's called, it's like a view, I guess. Better view, or just overall better picture, better composition. Yeah, I think that's it. More randomness, better. And this here, it deserves to have also some randomness to it. Yeah, like this. This place I don't like that much. Oh, it's much better than before. I wasn't even sure that's going to work, but it's much better. Because now I know what I'm drawing. And before I didn't know what I'm drawing. Now it just looks like lots of grass, or roots of the grass, or whatever it's called. It's, yeah, much better for overall picture. This is still a place that I can improve, I suppose. One thing that is bothering me, so the lower half looks nice, especially this part. I like it a lot. But now, what I do with this part, because this kind of sucks. I guess it does look good in some places. No, much no. Much no. Right, but then back to my question, this part here. Oh, now it's better, I think. If I just make it uneven. Yeah. So now it looks like a big chunk of iceberg or of land was just thrown into the air. And now you have this kind of grass sticking out from the top, if I may say. I don't know how it came to be like this, but what's the story of it? Maybe I have to come up with some story for my drawings, like a castle that was thrown out into the air by a typhoon or something. Also, I don't need to draw bushes now because I do have so much grass that I think it just kills off any need to draw any additional stuff on top. Not even a tree that I've already drawn, but tree is a second character. Yeah, there is a main character and then there is a tree. Yeah, right, now I do have to make it make it a bit more hairy.
Have you ever had the feeling that like there's no hope anymore, and then someone walks in your life?
I will have to switch on tab in YouTube. Yep. Alright. Nope, not visible, but yeah, I have to clean it up, I guess. Not visible, don't care. Not visible, don't care. Easy. What's not visible stays invisible, right? Like in Vegas. How did I turn on the color picker? Turn off the picker. Brush back. Alright, save before it's too late. Alright, so this was the hardest, the most tiresome part. And now I do think that I have yeah, so the next part is I feel like drawing the this part.
Shivery, one of a kind, drowning in your misery. I should let it be, let go and set it free. Love is red. cause it's killing me. I don't need you. Your love just doesn't feel true, but you're going through my head a lot. Yeah, I don't need you. Who is gonna be you?
Oh, what is this? No, it's the yeah, okay, it will be covered up. It will be covered up.
I planned on making you my lady. The deal is looking shady, but maybe I'm just crazy. I don't regret the way that we have gone through yet, cause I learned on this journey just to do my best. At a stage where we divide, happening too fast. Don't want to say goodbye, it's so bad. All said and done, it won't work out in the long run. You said it's what you wanted, but nobody won. Our relation's in demise, so let it die. Go back to our lives, you know why. I don't need you, your love just doesn't feel true.
Alright, and since that part below not going to be visible, then I'm not going to spend time on that. But I guess I already finished most of it. Right. Right, not my prettiest part of the image so far. I guess I have to pay more attention to the lines that I draw. Have to be more pretty. From the get-go, so I cannot afford to draw like this later. It's fine. So this thickness of the line is good, I guess, in this particular place. But all of the rest of the places are not that, yeah, not looking that good. Okay, so what's going on here? I'm spending more time on Erasure than on drawing itself. But if Erasure is same as drawing, then I guess I'm also drawing. Okay, so I'm satisfied with this now. Now it's time to finish the rest of it. Alright, I do have to invest some time into figuring out the brushes, because this brush, it draws like this, but I want the end to be like this. I guess I can kind of mimic it by hand pressure, but it's really hard. So I do have to look up for a specific for the brush that does this kind of effect for me. because yeah, I cannot draw it manually as of now. By using some hand pressure. Also, here's another cut that I have to draw. Okay. So there is this second cut I planned. Like this. And did I have a third one? I'm wondering. No, it looks like not. Only two of them. One is here, and that other one that I just drawn. Oh, maybe I shouldn't have. Yeah, I should have made some lines that are like this, maybe. No, not in this particular place, but some other places. Yes. Like here, for example, it made sense to do it like this. Whatever, what's done, it's done. Alright, I do think that I've done with the lower half. Now it's time for yeah, to finish up the castle itself. And for that I will create a new layer, and I will start with the tower maybe. Maybe I should have drawn some guidelines for myself somehow, not on this layer, maybe on this layer. Because now it's easier to see where the line's supposed to go. Okay, the angle is off. Alright, so this part here. Okay, how do I do it again? This part here is going to be covered by clouds, so I don't have to exactly draw all of it, but I do have to draw at least some shape of it beneath. So this is the first mistake that I've done here. I shouldn't have drawn this line. But then, so this was easy to fix, but I do still have to draw something instead of it. So maybe here, for example, first line, second line, maybe some horizontal line here. Oh, alright, so this part is visible already, so I don't have to care about hiding anything. Also, maybe I can do it like this. Nope. Nope. Alright, so the cloud goes here, I suppose. Then this is going to be visible. This is going to be visible fully. Maybe this is partially visible. And then maybe this line is partially visible. And then maybe this line is partially visible. I have no clue how it's going to work out in the end. Maybe it's good enough, I don't know. Maybe it's even better than I expected. Alright, my second mistake, I should have first drawn this line and then finish the rest of it, but... yeah, still good enough. The other mistake I just made is that I should have also drawn this in 3D. So... I guess I can just make the line a bit wider to make it look like it's volumetric. And then on the background there is also this second half, right? So the second half goes here, maybe ends here. And it's going to be yeah, it's going to be dark, of course, because it's on the background. So I suppose I can yeah, or maybe not. Maybe I can leave some white area, just so it's distinguishable. Actually, I think it was just better if it's solid. I'm taking my words back. Alright, and now for the second tower. It goes out here. Nope. 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 Yeah, I guess so. And then the line here. Alright, and now I really missed these guidelines that I mentioned before. So one is here for somewhere, and then the second is on that, yeah, there somewhere. Alright, now back to the main layer. Yeah, apparently I made a mistake before when I was sketching, because now with the guidelines it's easy to see that that the level wasn't just there before. Also, not making the second mistake this time. Alright. Alright. And then here. And it's covered also in darkness. And then this part has to be in 3D. And so is this one. And then this part here also. Alright, and now... Yeah, it's a little bit hard to see because I do have a background still, but I can hide it. And then it's like this. Actually, I don't need to have a rocky area, at least for now. I guess I can still use it to draw a line here and there as well. But that's, I guess that's all I needed it for. So I can pretty much just turn off this layer below here. Yeah. Also, now that I look at it, I didn't really pay that much attention to the perspective, because this line is just horizontal, but it instead should be curved like this. And so is this one, and then maybe even more curvature is needed, I'm not sure. Okay, I don't have enough space to draw it, maybe I can zoom it out a bit. Alright, and one more here. Not satisfied with this line. I want them to be still proportional, relative one to another, because otherwise looks kind of weird. Like here, for example, it does look good, except maybe for this line. Yeah, but I'm not redoing that. Too late. Train is gone. Brick-like structure. I guess that's the easiest part of the whole picture. And then in here, and one more brick here. And then of course I should have also drawn a guideline, I guess. But then, is it really going out here? Yeah, then I have to fix it. And then the second one goes here, I suppose. And then the tree, I'm wondering if it's on the background or the foreground. I guess it makes sense for it to be on the foreground instead. So actually, yeah, I will use another layer for the tree. Also, I guess the next level painting would be if I made the bricks 3D a bit. I'm not sure I can do it right now, or I want to do it right now. Alright, and then for the head of the castle, also, and now I remember I did want to also draw a wall here somewhere. It would have made sense, but not anymore. I don't care about it now. I should have done it before. Now it's late. What's done? What's done? This guideline. Yeah, I guess it's okay. I can use it. Oops. Too far. Yep. Then, yeah, I guess so. Then let's see. What do I do here? I'm not satisfied with this line here, so maybe I can fix it. Also, horizontal lines must be drawn first before anything else, because they do give me this some pointer to where the rest of the image should be, at least, okay, in this case. Alright, I am changing my mind. First goes the contour, because contour gives you the freedom to draw anything else, everything else inside. I will start with the contour every time now. Here. Alright, and now I can fill in the remaining space. For example, this part here. Alright, good, as planned. I do have guidelines, of course, but I mean these lines, but I'm not entirely sure that they are correct, because this looks too plain. Like, it couldn't be like this. It should be like this, right? So these guidelines are a mess. I shouldn't be relying on them that much. I want the castle itself also to be volumetric. Yeah, something like that, of course. Alright, I do have to make a note myself to look more into this 3D before I draw the rest of the image. Because, yeah, okay. So this part here has to go all the way. Alright, this brick, it would end somewhere here. Alright, and then I can draw the second half. Here. Nope. Not good enough. And then, so these are supposed to be eyes. This part here. So so I guess I can make it look like a hole here. Yeah, so it's yeah, so how do I do it then? Okay, so I have drawn this the visible area, right? So then there is this second half, invisible half that I have skipped on this sketch face. I guess I can fix it now. It's not a big deal. But then I also have to think about how the eyes are going to be affected by it. Because I don't want this, in this case I don't want it to be all shaded black. I don't think that's correct. because then ice would be black, of course. Alright, so back to the prototyping layer. Where was it? Was it this one? Yeah. So I do have to draw guideline. Yeah, that's it. So then let's say alright, but I cannot draw the second half because, or maybe I can. So let's assume that these two are supposed to be smaller than the same kind of bricks on the backside, right? So in this case I can do it like this. Does this make sense? Will it look good or will it not? That's the question. I don't know. But okay, what is this layer? Where did I? Alright, I did it. Yeah, okay, I made a mistake. So I wasn't supposed to be drawing castle in the same layer as the mountain or the island. But yeah, I guess it doesn't really matter in the end because of reasons. Because I can make it, yeah, work anyways. It's just for the convenience. Save. Okay, so this also has to be wider because I want it to be, yeah, I want it to be like in 3D mode instead of plain 2D object. And also it also stands the same, like it's the same for all of these parts also. But I'm not sure I understand how we can make it work. Maybe that's the way. And then yeah, maybe that's okay. Yeah, right, it's good enough in this case. All right. And as I said, I'm not planning to fill in this space as I did here, because I do want the eyes to be yeah, I don't want I want the holes to be present. And also I think I've made a mistake because this line on the left is not supposed to be wider than the one on the right. So I will... Why is it not drawing? Where is it? Yeah, okay, it's because of my mistake previously. Yeah, right, that's better. Alright. So then I do have to draw teeth and then tongue as well. Let's see. I can't draw it in one go, so I will have to split it into multiple lines. Nope. Mistakes were made. Oops. Alright. And then for the teeth, I will also... So they do look like they are angled like this, right? Because I can see it, but what do I really want them to be like this? I'm not sure. Maybe I have to draw them like this instead. Like SpongeBob teeth instead. Yeah, I guess so. They don't have to be perfect, but I have to fix this this part later. Okay, and this one is missing. That's okay. Just small corrections before I move on to what actually? I don't know yet. Before I move on to... Okay, this part still not finished. Okay, brush. Nope. Nope. Close, but not enough. Yes. Yes. Then the last part. Nope. Nope. Guess so. Alright. So adding some 3D is necessary now. Okay. Yeah, okay. I guess also I can make this whole area covered in pure black. I'm wondering if that's going to be looking good. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I don't know. I kind of want this area to be hollow, right? Or maybe I'm not. Yeah, it should be hollow. But then this part should be like non-hollow instead. Does that make sense? I will try it. We'll try it. We'll try it at least and see. Also, I do think that I have to learn some other tools than just one brush, because there is this what do you call it, bucket that can fill in the space, but yeah, I haven't used it yet. So and also I do have the layers messed up, so maybe it will not exactly work in my case right now, so I'll just do it the old-fashioned way. I have to say that maybe it does look better than before. I'm going to zoom out once I finish. I don't want to look at the partially ready result. Everything has to be done before that. One sec. Okay. Yeah, alright, that's much better. Much better. Maybe I should have actually also yeah, I will, maybe not. So what I'm thinking about is maybe I should also draw like a second layer, not the second layer, but like a second half of the tower. So if I were to continue drawing, then we would have bricks here, right? Yeah, I don't think it's necessary, because otherwise it's nobody, like, what is this empty space here? Just what is this? Yeah, I do have to fill it in with something, and it won't be the pure blackness or the shadow. It should be something of yeah, some kind of texture instead, I think. So we will see if I can make it work. Was it a sketch? Yeah, it was. Right, so then okay, so this is the layer that I'm interested in. And then the second one is the next one here. Nope. Nope. Right, zoom out a bit. Let's see what I've done here. Not sure. Yeah, okay, that's good enough. Alright, and one more here. I mean, one more line here somewhere. And then this one also is needed. Alright, let's see what it can do with these guidelines. Can I actually make it decent, or not? Alright, then the next line is here. The next one is here. And then the last one is here. Yeah, actually here. All right, and then maybe
Legends never die when the world is calling you. Can you hear them screaming out your name? Legends never die.
accidental clicks happen.
They never lose hope when everything.
So the reason why this pop-up shows up because I click on this button on the stylus, and it brings up this window. And the other thing that I do always is I put my hand on the tablet, and it zooms in, or makes the canvas full screen. And sometimes it happens occasionally. It happens accidentally, so it's not like I plan to make it full screen. But yeah, even though I'm not planning it to, it does help sometimes to zoom in, because I do forget it if I do it manually. I do forget that I have this feature.
When everything's lost, they pick up their hearts and avenge defeat.
So this part here is of course a bit messed up, but not as messed up as this whole image, of course. So I'm not caring about it that much. Also, why do I have two lines? No, or is that on the background? I'm not sure. I will just try to clean up one of them. Oops, right. Now I see.
Legends never die.
When the world is calling out your name.
Begging you.
Okay, so the double click is supposed to be an eraser, right? It works.
Pick yourself up once more. Pick yourself up. Legends never die.
And while I'm at it, I guess I can fix this line just a little bit. Alright, but now I do have a problem that maybe I do have to introduce one additional shading. Is it what you call it? Like a gray color. I do have to cover up this area with the gray, I think, because otherwise it just looks weird. Because this is white, this is white. Let's see if I can actually disable the. Yeah, I do believe that I have to do it, but it will be rather easy to do it because I can draw it in another layer. I can fill in this space in another layer. So for example, this color. Oh, that's too easy. That's too easy. It shouldn't have been a debate. It should have been an immediate action, like a breath. Alright, that's better. Except maybe for here. Can I make it just black? Let's see if I can just dispose of this unnecessary space. Yeah, I think that looks better actually. Maybe I have to do the same on the other side so it's consistent. Consistency is the key. Alright, and then here, what is that? Alright, and also something here they've noticed.
I'm a lot like you. Pictures in my room. People I once knew.
Alright, alright, alright. Satisfaction, much satisfaction. What is this? Alright, there is the tree here. Alright, let's see. Save. Triple save. Triple save just in case. Alright, so the next layer is going to be the tree, I guess. It's one of the easiest ones. Oops. Okay, so yeah, the tree is kind of a side character here, so it's not going to take up lots of space from the castle. Or should I say steal a lot of space from the castle? How do I draw it? Yep. Alright, and then this is the eyebrow, I guess. So it should be a bit wider on that side. Maybe. Maybe not. Gosh, please. This is accidental character. It was not supposed to be in this image, but then it kind of turned out that the leaves were, yeah, the leaves were, what do you call these parts? Kind of look like a face. So the character, yeah, it became a character instead of just a pure tree. I guess I should also have done some shading. But I don't think, yeah, maybe this is the picture that's not going to have any shadows in it, except for the mouth area. So in that case, I should just leave the tree be. And then we have clouds, of course. The clouds are the final, yeah, that's the final part of this whole image. And let's create a new layer for that. Save, save, save. 3 times, save. Triple save. Alright, that's good. Then this. Where does this line end actually? Is it? I guess it's supposed to go all the way. Nope. Let it just. Yeah. No, I don't want to split it into too many subclouds. It's good enough if I have just one main cloud or one subcloud. The more detailed it gets, the more complex the image is to understand. So it's not always good to add complexity, I think. Oops. Alright, and then the final curve. Maybe not final yet. Alright, and then this in the middle. Nope. 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 Oh, yeah, that's it. Alright, and then... yeah, this one is finished. This one is finished. Now I move on to the next cloud. This one is supposed to be somewhere back way on the background, like far away, 3 kilometers at least. So that's why it's not... yeah, that's why it's much smaller. Also this line here, I guess I wasn't supposed to draw it. But then I also wanted to draw something like this. Yeah, okay, that's better actually. I guess it was somewhat different before, but this new line looks better. Maybe I should have used the smaller size of the brush, otherwise it's... yeah, okay, right. So I've just learned something. So when you're drawing something on the foreground, you use heavier line, like this. But then if it's something that's far away, then you suddenly switch to the more to the thinner line. So it's suddenly not, yeah. So the difference is, I guess, yeah, that's the way it is, I guess. That's how it should be done. The heavier the line, that's like the first thing that the person sees is the heavy lines, right? So this black area is going to be thrown at the person. The first thing that's thrown is this part, I guess. And then I guess it's this here, and then maybe this area. But yeah, so I have to keep that in mind, I guess. Right, then this is going to be our next cloud. Okay, I messed it up in the end. Good. 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 Also, I do like that maybe I should use this same color to kind of show the to highlight the shadow of the clouds, like not the shadow but the shade a bit. Maybe the same for the tree. I kind of like that this background, this sketch background makes up or like contributes to the end result. So maybe I will use that. Or maybe I will use that. I will see in just a few minutes. Yes. Oops. When I say oops, it means that I've moved to the tablet accidentally, and then basically I was drawing like this, and then suddenly it's another shape that I wasn't planning to draw, and then I undo it. It takes precision to draw these small figures. Also, I'm not satisfied with the shape of this cloud. It doesn't look like cloud to me. So maybe what can I even do to make it look like cloud? All right, I do see the point now. I should have just followed the initial plan. Initially it looked like two clouds, right? Oops. It looked like two clouds, so there was like one part here. So that's the first part, and then there's like the second separate standalone cloud. Somehow I'm not satisfied yet with the result, but it's better than before. Yeah, right. And then what's also not good about this particular part of the image is thing that I mentioned. It shouldn't be as wide. This line shouldn't be as wide because these clouds are on the background. So I'm giving them too much attention by making the lines wider. So I should totally learn from this, to not use too wide lines, or actually use different widths. Because I just use the same width everywhere, unless I need to remove something, then I switch. Yeah, that doesn't. Yeah, that will not do. I will not. I'm not satisfied. I will not let it through to the final result. Okay, that's not the way to go. That's not the way to go. Alright, so what I don't like about this particular cloud, I think, is the shape of the bottom. Maybe that's the way to go. Nope, nope. Absolutely not. Maybe then that's the way to go. Yeah, it's definitely better than it is now. So I'm going to be leaving this variant, this variation. Almost done. Almost done. I also want to finish it as soon as possible. I think I'm spending too much time on this particular area. Please. Yeah, so for on this area. Alright. Alright, so... Alright, and this was surprisingly easy to do, and this is surprisingly hard to do. Maybe there is something wrong with my eyesight, or the way that my brain works, because this one is much harder for me. Yeah, I guess I'm satisfied. No, it looks like a bread. Looks like a bread. Please, no, no bread. No. All right, it's one of these. It's one of these clouds that are not good enough. All right. All right. Actually, who cares about that cloud? Right. It's too hard to draw it. But I have to make thickness a bit thicker, larger. Definitely larger. Bigger, right, bigger thickness. All right, and then so I have done good work here. I'm satisfied. I haven't done good work here because the lines, yeah, I'm not satisfied with the thickness here, so it should have been wider line, thicker. Yeah, wider actually. Yeah, wider line. And then, okay, so this is like a huge water cloud here. Water cloud here. And then... Right. And then... Actually, it doesn't have to go out of that place. These are clouds, so maybe something like that. Oh, now I have an idea that I can actually shadow this part. Perfect. I'll be using the shadowing approach also in this place. That's good, I think. It's good that I've discovered this tool, or not the tool, but approach. All right, and then this is also cloud here. Maybe not as distinguishable as other clouds. Just how do I... Yeah, that's good. That's good. That's good. That's perfect. All right. This line needs to be thicker. Maybe I can do it still. It's not too late to make it thicker. Yeah, right. I can still fix it. I don't have to be satisfied with the result that I don't like, so I can just make it work. Next time, pay more attention to the brush size. A note for myself. right, right. I guess I can fix. Nope, nope. Eraser. It's this eraser. Alright, and what's left now is shading of clouds. Alright, and for that, what I'm going to do, I'm thinking aloud here. Do I create a new layer? Yeah, definitely create a new layer for shading. Then the color that I'm going to be picking is this previous one. I will turn on this layer. Okay, but then I don't see anything. Right, that's hard. I just have to improvise. Again, and then this line is visible actually. So that's my, where am I drawing? Alright, mistakes were made. I have to be drawing on... I don't even know where I've drawn the previous lines. Here? Because that's where it's supposed to be. And then the gray line. Alright, I think I can disable this old layer because it messes up with my imagination a bit. Like I'm not seeing the things that I want to see. Well, it does look better than before, but I'm not entirely sure that that's how I want it to be. Maybe I should have just drawn it as it was initially, like yeah, with the black lines. Also, there is something wrong with my eyesight, it seems, because these lines should go like this. Right, I will fix it. Yeah, all of the other places look good enough, but these two lines that I've just removed, they are completely off. And now I'm curious about where I'm actually drawing. Yeah, I guess it's good. Now I'm curious, how do I make it? Yeah, I think it's better. Nope. Nope. So somehow it doesn't make sense to draw, like, yeah. This angle that I had in mind, it doesn't fit into this area. Maybe I should have drawn these lines under bigger angle. Or actually, no, it's a smaller angle, like smaller to this side. Depends on where you look at it. Right, so this part here, I think it's pretty perfect to my degree of, yeah, understanding, but this part here, it's completely messed up. Is it, or is it not actually? What if I do the thingy that I planned to? Okay, but I will be using this layer here. Yeah, and the color is, sorry, color is this, and then bigger. Oh, actually, maybe that's... yeah, maybe that's how it's supposed to be. Except for, yeah, I'm trying this to fit into the area that's beneath. Alright. So I have almost finished the drawing, but my tablet just shut off. Yeah, I have to charge it. Damn it. I haven't finished my drawing. Alright. I will finish it. I will finish it tomorrow. There is not that much work left. I will finish it tomorrow. It's been 2.5 hours. It's too much for my tablet to handle. On that note, I am finishing my today's stream. If you have any suggestions to use, I guess you can write in chat on the YouTube if you wanted to. On Twitch, I don't know what you can do. Anyways, suggestions welcomed. Suggestions welcomed. Alright, bye bye. Where do I turn it off? Where do I turn it off?